Now students, let us see the last part of this logic. Only it is for commerce students. This is the last part, which is called Venn diagram. Now actually it is the relation between two sets. Now see, I have written all possibilities. Let us understand those possibilities first, and then we will solve these examples. Now see, for all A's are B means it is like subset relation between A and B. It will be of this type. All A and B are any two sets. All A's are B means your B is bigger one, A is smaller one, and this is your universal set. So you will draw a diagram of this type when the statement is of the type all A's are B. Now secondly, some A's are B means all A's are B is not possible here. Some A's are B, so we will draw a diagram of this type. There is something common between A and B. That means some A's are B. Then no A's are no A is B. That means or no A's are B. You can anything. So that means A and B are totally separated. They are disjoint sets. So your figure will be like this. All A's are B and all B's are A. That means both sets are actually same. So we will draw a diagram of this type. Then A and B are same sets. Now this is a special one. Some A's are not B. See, actually it start with some, so figure will be of this type. Only the shaded portion will be different. You want to say about set A which are not B. So this is your set A. This is a common one. Actually it contains B. Not B means remaining part of A. This can be also some B's are not A, so you have to just shade this portion of B. This is some A's are B, this is some A's are not B, and this is some B's are not A. So these are probably possible 5 diagrams. According to you select the set, diagram can change. I will take 1 or 2 examples like that. A statement can have 2 that is Venn diagram. So it is very important how you select the set. Okay. Now we'll solve these examples one by one. See, all teachers are students. Sorry, all teachers are educated. That means first you have to abstract 2 sets. All teachers. So there is a set of teachers and then educated persons. When we write the set, we say educated person. So teachers and educated persons are actually people. So first you will write down U is equal to set of all peoples. Then you will write set A and then you will write set B. Sometimes these while denoting teacher you can take set as T, educated person you can take set as E, or you can use sets A and B. A teachers, all set of all teachers, and set of all educated persons. So one important thing you have to remember while writing the sets, you don't have to merge one set into other set. Educated teachers like that, or educated persons which are educated like that. So you have to take these 2 separately. These are teachers and these are educated persons. You don't write educated teachers here, otherwise your diagram will be different. Now if you write set using this one, this is the statement starts with all, so we will draw a diagram like that. This is your U, that is all peoples. Then you take set, it is all means it is B, that is all educated, and then you draw set A inside that one. You want to draw this one. So this is how you draw the डायग्राम फॉर. एक लक्षात ठेवा, फक्त जेव्हा ऑल शब्द असतो तेव्हा सर्वसाधारणपणे डायग्राम अशी येते सर्वसाधारणपणे. पण तुम्ही सेट असे लिहिलेत तर 2 त्याची नावं मिक्स करायची नाही. एक सेपरेट ठेवा, दुसरं सेपरेट ठेवा, तेव्हा डायग्राम 100% अशी येईल. किंवा तुम्ही सेट जसे लिहिता त्याच्यावर डायग्राम डिपेंड असते. ऑल आहे म्हणजे डायग्राम अशीच येईल अशी गॅरंटी नाही. तुम्ही सेट वेगळे लिहिले तर डायग्राम वेगळी पण येईल. नाउ फॉर सेकंड, सम डॉक्टर्स आर रिच. नाउ हियर the set of doctors, rich persons, that means you will write set of all peoples, that is u again, all peoples. See, without writing this set you cannot draw diagram, or you don't draw diagram. Then suppose D is set of doctors, and then R suppose set of rich persons. See, actually there is not given rich persons, but you will add that one here while writing this. Only you cannot write set of rich. Who rich? That is persons. Now, as you have written the sets separately, your diagram will be definite, because there are only 5 possible diagrams. Like this is D, this is R, and then this is your Venn diagram. Now here there are possibilities that you can draw R first and then D second, or D first and R second. It is one and the same. Now third one, some students are not scholars. See, remember, these students and scholars, they are people, so you can keep your U as set of all persons, then A as set of students, and B as set of scholar. Now remember that one. That is what I am saying. You don't write set of scholar students here. They are students and they are scholar peoples. And then see, it starts with some, so your figure is fixed. Figure is like that. This is your set A, this is your set B. Only thing, when you don't have not, you have to rub this one, that is shade this portion. And when you have not scholars, this is set of scholars. The not scholars means this is your set. You cannot draw this one because they are scholars. So only thing you have to remember, when it starts with some, your figure will be only have to change the shaded portion. Now see this last one, that is fourth one. No even number is odd number. Now they are all numbers, so you can have U set of all numbers. Now see, according to set we have changed U. Here they were peoples. Now it is, they are numbers. Then suppose even numbers is denoted by U, even numbers, and then O by odd numbers. And no even number is odd number. That means there is no connection between even number and odd number. Your figure will be very simple. This is A and this is B and this is your U. Here you write U. So when you have no A's or B's, your figure is fixed. Okay. Now next, some rational, sorry, one more is there. Sunday implies holiday. See, in this one you don't have all, some, like that, or no, but you have to identify, or you have to understand what is the meaning of this one. Sunday implies holiday. The meaning of this statement is all Sundays are holiday. Actually the statement is all Sundays are holiday. This is how the statement is. We have written in mathematical form, Sunday implies, P implies Q, like that. That means Q is bigger one and P is inside that one. So actually it is all, means you draw figure like that. This is your suppose B, this is your set A, and this is your U, where what will be U and what will be A and what will be B. You are thinking about days, so U all days, set of all days, then A set of Sundays, and B set of holidays, and then your figure will be like that. It is just sense, you have to sense the given statement. Now some rational numbers are not integers. Again the same one, remember that one. You have not integers. What type of number? The things you have, they are numbers. So you will take U as set of all numbers. Then a rational number. If you know particular name for rational numbers. It is actually Q. So you can take Q, rational numbers, and integers I, suppose, then set of integers. Now, though it starts with sum, and for sum the figure is fixed, here you have to take meaning of these statements. See, this rational number, when you draw figure, you draw a universal set U, in which the bigger set of these two is set of rational numbers. So this is your Q, and inside one you have to draw I. Though the statement starts with sum, जरी सम ने सुरू झालं असलं तरी आपल्याला एकाला दुसरा इंटरसेक्शन करून चालणार नाही, कारण याचा अर्थच मुळात असा आहे की जे इंटिजर्स आहेत ते रॅशनल नंबर मध्येच असतात. ऑल इंटिजर्स आर ऍक्च्युअली रॅशनल नंबर. सो यू हॅव टू show which are not integers. These are integers. So this portion is actually you have to shade. So this is an example which is not a example of the first type. It is when it is sum, the two sets are intersecting. Now see this one. Equilateral triangles are precisely equiangular triangles. You see, if you understand the meaning, it is very simple. That means equilateral triangle, set of equilateral triangles and set of equiangular triangles, both are same. They are precisely same. That means you will draw figures A and B, where A is set of equilateral triangle, B is set of equiangular triangles, and U is set of all triangles. U is set of all triangles, A is set of equilateral triangles, B is set of equiangular triangles, and both are same. So we will draw figure of this type. And last one, some quadratic equations are very important statement. Is some quadratic equations. This is again, I will make a star here because this is special one. Some quadratic equations are have equal roots. Now in all, if you see, this is about equations, so you will take U as set of equations, not quadratic equations. So don't mix anything, two words together. Set of equations you have drawn. So this is your set of equation U. Then what about two sets? See, quadratic equations. Now we can take suppose A is set of quadratic equations, and now while writing set B, you have to take the set having equal roots. Now if you take B, set of equations having equal roots. Now remember that one, these two will be different sets. Now this is your set of quadratic equations, and this is your set of equations having equal roots. And then what you have to show, some quadratic equations have equal roots. So these are quadratic equations, these are equations having equal roots, some of them are quadratic equations. So this will be your figure. Now you can change your figure, or if you change the sets. Now these are quadratic equations, and now if you take set B as set of quadratic equations having equal roots. समजा आपण सेटच बदलला, बी हा ए हा आहे तसाच घेतला क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशनचा, आणि बी जर आपण असा घेतला हॅव्हिंग सेट ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन हॅव्हिंग इक्वल रूट्स, तर आपल्याला ही फिगर काढून चालणार नाही. मग आपल्याला फिगर कशी काढायला लागेल, यू this is set of all equations, sorry, quadratic equations, and inside that one you have to draw set B, because this is quadratic equation, so it will be inside A having equal roots. So according to selection of set, your figure will be changed.